We did.
Okay. I got it going live.
Because we're idiots.
Excellent condition. All right. Now we're finally live. All right. So you get to see our behind the scenes because I don't really care too much about that. I don't think there's any stuff on here that's gonna, take away our sanity.
Yeah,
But this is our second attempt to start broadcasting. I love you.
Hey,
I love you, Colonel Sanders.
you're in charge of bugging people that we're live now.
Yes.
Yes.
Do the shares. You got to go to our page.
Oh, you have it there. Okay.
Go to our this channel here and share the link.
YouTube.com/watch?markv=KMLQBJ71QZE.
Yes, I'm gonna go ahead and start it up here. Check out this trippiness. That's going down here. This is going down here.
There's Brandon's background.
Let's do it.
It looks like you bought a new computer just to play this game.
That is not the case. I promise. So this is actually our first time playing this. It looks completely crazy. I wonder if I can get this out of the way. Oh well, you're just gonna have to deal with it.
That's a dog.
In case we don't get any reverb. Can you hear that audio on this?
It's muted.
Awesome. All right, so like I said, this is the game we're playing.
I love you, Colonel Sanders.
Is
A
this-
finger-licking good dating simulator.
Is this? Are we gonna try to? Are we trying to?
We're trying to date Colonel Sanders.
We're
yes,
trying to date
Brandon.
Colonel Sanders?
Yeah.
Damn, he
Yes.
looking good though. Damn, look at that. Dang. All right, so if you're wondering what the thing on the top right of the screen is, where it says connected to my wireless display, our living room is currently
What if I click this button here?
unpin it. Press the pin. Hey.
We fixed it. Never
Yeah,
mind.
but anyways, what that was is my laptop here is running the game. We have another laptop up for the comment section, and then our TV is for us all to be able to get decent viewage. While we're waiting a little bit, let me put this up and give these guys some credit from the credits. These wonderful guys are the guys who made this.
So, I'm gonna pull up the Steam description of the game real quick.
In other news, I just caught Clawitzer from
Nice.
Pokemon Sword.
That's a dope mon.
Indeed.
Eric, if you don't mind, let us know when you got that shared, and we could start going into it.
Yeah. See if I can't.
All right, here we go. Here is straight from Steam. It is tagged as dating sim, anime, and first-person shooter. For some reason, its reviews are very positive. Developed by Psyop, published by KFC. Yes, KFC. The Steam description says, "Welcome to the most delicious dating simulator ever created. Do you have what it takes to be the business partner and win the heart of the most famous chicken salesman of all time? Play and find out. Go ahead. Colonel Sanders is waiting." About this game, it says, "From the people who brought you the bucket of chicken comes the world's first Colonel Sanders dating simulator. I love you, Colonel Sanders. A finger-looking good dating simulator follows you, a promising culinary student, as you try to date your classmate, Colonel Sanders. Throughout your journey, you'll be faced with life-changing decisions that affect your chances of friendship and love. Be careful. Your choices have real consequences with real animated characters' feelings and stakes. Do you have what it takes to survive culinary school? Will Colonel Sanders choose you to be his business partner? Or maybe even so much more? Find out in this most finger-licking good dating simulator ever created. A game the KFC actually made. Features: 9 lovable characters, multiple hours of play, dateable Colonel Sanders, a secret ending, shh, secret recipes, double shh, cooking battles, battle battles, earn a degree from a fictionary culinary school, 11 herbs and spices, Cute miniature food.
I'm working on
Officially created by KFC. No, really.
No, really. The fact that they have to put that in there so many times is interesting.
Yeah, it is officially published by KFC. That is not a joke. This is 100% endorsed and funded by Kentucky Fried Chicken. So this is for all intents and purposes.
I just want to set this out real quick for those of you guys who listen to our podcast and follow us. So when I post stuff, I usually tag our usual hashtag CATV show. It also wanted me as soon as I started typing attach touch bin. So that's still a thing.
Yeah, hashtag touch bin. Fox Colored Cat says, "Hey Eric, you want to explain why you'll play this with them and not me?" Angry face.
Listen, Fox. I'm sorry.
We're gonna give it just a few more seconds, guys, and we'll get into it. All right, I got that shared on our page. I'm gonna share it myself.
This came out about a year ago, and it's free on Steam. It's available for Windows and Mac. I think it'll work on computers as old as Windows 7 and Mac OS X.
Holy cow!
So a calculator could run this game.
Yeah. Statistics shows that you have a computer that can run this.
Yeah.
That said, I've got it shared.
Where'd you share it through?
Facebook.
I did too.
Nice.
Did you your personal one or the page?
Personal one.
Okay, cool. That works.
Yeah. I'm also probably going to share it a couple other places.
Yeah, because we have more. Ash Feather says because we have more people to wrestle him into it, which is true.
Yeah, that's true.
Last time he showed up, we gave him a Pop-Tart and told him to sit, and we're streaming.
Yeah.
That's,
every time Eric comes over, I just have an urge to say, "Hey, man, what's up? You want a Pop-Tart?"
I thought your mouse pad was a tortilla for a second.
Oh,
yeah, no, I really thought that's just what it was. And I just wasn't going to question him.
So there's a couple reasons why we're starting to stream a little late. Right now it's 10:17.
It's because we were all very hungry.
Yeah,
we hungry.
And this setup took more than I thought, so that's where we are now. But you're joined by myself, Brandon, my wife Lauren, CJ, and Eric.
Yo.
Last time we streamed, what did we stream?
Spooky's House of Jump Scares.
Yes, and
Which we have to come back to that.
Yeah, we definitely do have to come back to it. I learned,
terrifying as that is,
that I can only take a couple minutes at a time.
Brandon pulled a muscle in his butt out of fright.
My ass was clenched so hard.
So hard.
All right, how many people got in here? Are you ready to go, guys?
Right now we have Fox and April.
Yeah, I'm seeing actually 6 active viewers. We have 2 in chat.
What's going on, guys? Thank you for joining.
They are about 30-45 seconds behind us, I believe.
Okay, I'm gonna wait a couple more minutes then. I'm just gonna put this credits thing back up here for you guys to see this. Oh, hey, there it is. Yeah, so that's what that is. So yeah,
the delay's a little more than I thought right now. That's probably a YouTube delay, nothing to do with our connection.
Yeah, definitely. But if you guys don't mind, go ahead and get this to share and get some more people in here, because if there's choices, you guys are going to be making the choices for us. Unless we see something we can't pass on. But, that's this dealer's choice right there. But yeah, we try to keep our streams as interactive as possible, so just be out the lookout for things that's going on.
You notice this was a pretty small team. Psyop Games. They're a pretty new studio. I've not heard much of them outside of this game, but they're very talented, I think very unique team. They put a lot of work into this obvious marketing ploy, and it pays off. It's a very fun game. A lot of heart, a lot of hilarity. I'm pretty sure there's a JoJo reference.
Yep.
But, I mean, even not making a JoJo reference is a JoJo reference anymore, for how weird JoJo is. So.
And definitely let us know,
really?
guys. Too,
I am excited to see that, Fox.
Yeah, definitely let us know, guys, if our audio sounds a little weird or there's buzzing. It's something we're just dealing with lately. We'll try to fix it.
That is the infinite amount of bees that are in the room with us at any given time.
Yeah, so you're joined by, like I said, me, Lauren, Eric, CJ, and then B-Man, who is thousands of swarms of bees who makes up one man. Kind of like
I am right now in the epitome.
Spider-Man?
Spider's Man.
Spider's
It's
Man.
a colony of thousands of spiders that collectively believe they are Peter Parker.
I'm the ultimate comfy right now.
He's stretched out on the couch with a little blankie.
Little blankie.
My biggest thing, I can't watch
Got
the
a
TV
mic
because
going.
it is behind a little bit. I gotta watch this at the laptop. But we're looking forward to this. We've been talking about wanting to stream this for a long time,
Yeah.
and I guess we could record this and release this as a podcast, but it might be a little weird at moments.
I mean, you two are
Yeah.
recording for us anyway.
Yeah,
No, they just get the audio
this is
faster.
closer than that one is.
Yeah, I don't think this is. I think this laptop is just a little behind, not the actual stream.
You can use this if you want.
All right, I'll just
Okay.
close that very dramatically on accident.
There you go. Oh well, I guess. Okay.
Brandon had to go put that up. I'm going to give us a like of our own channel. We liked our own video now
Hey.
because we support ourselves.
Let's see now. How many people we got in here? We got 9 people. Sweet. Let's try to hit for that plus 10.
All right, yeah, to 10,000 viewers, we'll be good to go.
Yes. Let's get 10 to times 10 to the 4th people in here. That's not gonna happen, by the way.
And then we look down. There's just 30 million people watching our stream.
That'd be nuts.
That'd be more than the population of this state. Almost 30 times the population of this state.
All right, so
I think we'll probably pick more people up as we're.
yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and start. As I said earlier, go ahead and pay attention to this because if there's choices to make and it's not within a certain time frame, we're gonna let you guys make those choices.
Yeah, no. Unlike Spooky Salsa jump scares,
This is a dating simulator, so things probably won't be timed.
more than likely.
They're going to hear our stream on our stream.
I'm
Brandon.
just testing something real quick. Okay, here we go. Here. All right, let's go ahead and do this. We have not played this before, so there's nothing here. Let's do it. Oh,
Tell us your
all
name.
right, guys. Let's take. What do you want? A first and last name kind of person? All right, first 2 names is what our name's going to be, or nicknames, whichever.
What's her name?
Oh, where's my phone? Oh God, where's my phone?
Did you check the phone?
I found it.
Oh my gosh, if I told you look how close towards me.
Lauren's being attacked by
They're
Julie.
coming for you.
They are.
Guys, we need a name. We need something that's gonna seduce the living hell out of Colonel Sanders.
Wiggly jiggly.
Wiggly jiggly. That's what Lauren's vote is.
Wiggly jiggly.
Uh,
Someone says butt cakes.
I like butt cakes.
Butt cakes?
Butt cakes. We're now Chef Butt Cakes. Not ut cakes. Butt cakes.
Oh, it didn't let me put the B in.
Billiam.
Butt cakes it is. We're doing butt cakes.
Aw. What about Billiam?
All right.
Oh man, check that out.
See, we should have gone to get words. I can speak them. I am fluent in a language, not English, but a language. We should have gone to KFC for dinner.
Yeah, I kind of.
You're right, Fox. We're gonna try next time to actually.
All right, Eric, go ahead and read us this. You're gonna be our announcer here.
Oh, okay. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment.
Is this interactive? Is this what we're doing?
It's a dating simulator, Brandon.
I'm like, this looks glowy. It makes you wanna. I guess this is what I press. Well, I already did. Okay.
The world is peaceful and serene.
It's like a
You could stay in the moment forever. What is that?
That's our alarm clock.
Oh no! Or you could
You got a
wait.
picture behind the bed. You've got like window shade.
Or you could wake up.
He's doing
now.
Kung Fu.
Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in.
All right, guys.
My sister says, "Hey,
What's up, KD? Hurry so we can get in that chicken. It's killing me. Which one we
smack
choosing?
that clock up and at him, or throw the clock out the window and stay in bed forever." I know exactly which one I picked.
Alright, so another thing we're gonna do, if there's multiple characters that are speaking, Go ahead and claim one. You're going to be that voice actor.
I guess I'm the narrator.
Alright, guys, you gotta choose. Which one are we choosing? First one gets it.
They are a bit behind us, Brandon.
Oh god.
Just pick one, Brandon.
I'm smacking it.
Lying in bed,
Yeah, go ahead and show that.
thinking about every time that awaits. Oh, sorry, everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy of Learning. Your mind begins to wonder. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find yourself imagining getting away. Oh, sorry, you find your imagination getting away from you.
Alright, guys. There's another one. Go ahead and pick one for us.
This is our dream to be professional chefs. I think
Well-
my dream should just be to learn how to speak.
Yeah, I don't know. I need to take myself seriously. That's what I'm thinking. Which one we gonna do? We gonna take it seriously, or we gonna daydream a little bit more?
Well, that's just Eric. I agree. We had technical difficulties. And some of those technical difficulties involved us being hungry.
Alright, who's gonna be the main character?
Not me. I'm the narrator.
Lauren, you wanna be Buttcakes?
Are you butt cake?
I'll be butt cakes. Better
I'm
make
so happy
sure
right now.
they arrive prepared for the first day. Okay, we're not doing the accent.
No one can see your face, Lauren. It's fine.
You bust. Ahem. The narrator is speaking. Thank you. You bust through your morning checklist. Teeth brushed, hair combed, pits deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class.
How do they know what I sound like when I eat?
Just what you needed to get your blood flowing.
No, commit the Cockney butt cake, says Fox Colored Cat.
Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever. How the hell do you pronounce that? Miriam? Miriam, yes. Oh my god,
Please,
she's
CJ,
adorable.
choose wisely as your voice. Yes, make a voice for this
She's
one.
the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it.
I have two voices, Brandon.
Do it! Do it!
Good morning, butt cake.
Oh no!
Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives?
Just pull that back a little bit next time. Lauren, this is you. This is the scene between you two.
Actually, I'm.
Because I sure am. Excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous.
What's the.
It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself and my throat's already hurting. But, well then when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail?
You probably will. It's okay.
Oh.
Oh no. Classic Miriam. Raised by Master Chef parents, she always held herself to a very high standard.
Ever since we were little babies playing together, and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're gonna do great.
With the University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up.
A sweet girl, Miriam has always
3-day only semester.
had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she she got so nervous about her first... Oh, she got a first kiss. About her first kiss that she chipped a tooth participating... Oh, no. Or practicing on a mannequin.
Alright, guys. Are
You
we
should
gonna pep talk her, or are we gonna change the subject and talk to school gossip? What's pep talk?
Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read?
The lady at the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget.
I know she looks spooky, but she was so sweet. And she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy looking tower? And that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit?
I've been waiting for so long for a handsome fellow I could call my own.
Aw, she's crying.
Sure. You can be girl. You gotta do the accent though.
And I'm sure you will
Say
soon.
what
In no time, we'll be graduating, and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time
Just
at all.
remember, Brandon, you're a disgraced lawyer from Kentucky, from the middle of Kentucky.
As you talk,
Flat
Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease.
You know what? Everything will be okay after all. If not, at least I have all these killer bangs. Can you believe I cut them myself?
You can definitely believe it.
I cannot believe it.
Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands.
Hey! Eric.
What's that supposed to mean?
What? It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil. But you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it.
Hello.
Holy crap, she's thick!
Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins.
You leave butt cake shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins.
Ugh. You can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that, you know that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone.
If anyone knows what perfect shins look like, it's us.
We're not gonna let you or your really weird insults get to us.
Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend Van the Man, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes. Oh no! Oh god, I'm sorry.
You rang.
You've never God, you've never been sure what their arrangement is. But as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been very close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious.
I can't believe that the University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You think they just hand us our diplomas now?
Or maybe they'll hire us as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us.
With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off. So you resist the urge.
Let's go, Miriam.
Psh, see you later, losers.
Oh my! As you approach the door, You see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to you.
Oopsies. I think it's broken.
You reach forward and easily pull the door open.
That should do the trick.
I love you.
I think you mean thank you?
I said what I said. My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old.
Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must. Wow, that jarred me. He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down.
Hi, Pop. I'm Buttcakes. So, are you gonna make me hold this door all day?
Nope.
And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you.
Just me, or is he kind of cute?
I think it's just you.
You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking
Professor Corgi.
pooch takes his place at the podium, at the front of the class. Adorable.
Now, quiet down, everyone.
His name is Sprinkles.
Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class?
You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of USC AL. UCF.
Please, call me Professor Dog. I must be cute, little, and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Oof.
What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever! Now, out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you.
Here he
As you
comes.
swirl and cherry blossom petals fall into the...
I'm chilly. Someone close the window.
And then... he walks in.
Oh my god.
You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still.
It's him. It's
If it isn't my favorite student, Holland.
Colonel Sanders interrupts Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence.
Please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders.
A hushed murmur
I
rolls.
rushed, guys. I'm sorry.
A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of the desks.
yes, Ash,
Sudden.
chicken mash.
A sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong.
And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats a Lot.
Maybe you should open the door, that window back before faucet bit melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely.
Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that.
She's going Super Saiyan.
You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is with all your really weird insults?
Besides, when Buttcake sweats, it's not gross. It's beautiful. Look at all that shimmer.
We're talking about swamp ass, guys. Yeah, we're gonna play yourselves.
It's a good thing you didn't forget about the deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot! Professor Dog steps into settle down the class and set some ground.
Well, welcome to University Cooking School, Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. There might even be a really adorable tiny food. And when all is said is done, there will be a battle! You will lift your spokes and complete the Brome cooking arena!
Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech.
Yep. Hi guys. Sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss.
Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place?
Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in the school. If you was my teacher.
Everyone stares at him blankly.
Does no one remember me? I'm.
You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to your students that tardiness is unacceptable.
That's one ferocious corgi.
Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town in his tiny wheels.
You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referring to, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance.
Clank. Burst. Whir.
The class bursts
Is he
into
just a
laughter.
pressure cooker?
Oh, Clank, you rascal!
Sprinkles walks. My brain. Sprinkles. Go ahead.
Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silence obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose in the air and takes a deep sniff.
Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You might be taking better care of yourself, or you should be.
Never heard a dog talking as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smarter is tough. Yeah.
Alright, guys.
You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket. But what kind?
Alright, guys, what treat should we give him?
Oh, we all know.
Options are
we
beef
all
treat,
know this
rubber
dog
ball,
needs a beef treat.
or chicken snack.
Alright, we need you guys' opinion. I'm gonna try my best to keep the voices going. I'm getting a little panicky. But it's
Sorry.
alright. Yeah, Lawrence votes chicken. What do you guys
Everyone
think?
votes chicken. Anybody else have a vote?
We get chicken snack. We're gonna go with that one.
Whose name I'm afraid to mispronounce says chicken snack.
Oh no, we got a
That's,
beef.
Eric, that's you.
Chicken it is.
You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack from your hand. Sprinkle's eyes grow wide as he locks onto it. His favorite.
Well. I think there might be some competition for new star students.
Sprinkles can be bought.
The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hands slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times.
Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary
A
creation.
little known fact about being a good chef is to be prepared to deal with talking dogs at any given moment of your life.
It's true. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing in the front of the room with only 2 options.
Hi, Buttcake. There's still a seat here.
It seems that no one has claimed a seat next to me, if you're interested.
Alright, guys.
Sit by Colonel Sanders.
Are we gonna sit by Colonel Sanders or sit by your best friend?
Oh no.
Are we gonna sit by your friend or sit by that hot piece of ass?
We need to sit by that beautiful
We're trying
man.
to land him, so.
I guess you're gonna stick the landing.
I swear your mouse pad looks like a tortilla. I know it's not a tortilla, but it looks like a tortilla.
I promise it's not. It's plastic. All right, we need a voice. Your opinions here. Are you gonna sit by Colonel Sanders, or the man with the plan, or by your best friend?
You mean the man with the beautiful red apron?
I'm the man of a plan.
I don't know what to do, guys. Let us up.
We're
Which one
bad
you
at
choosing?
decisions.
That's gonna take a second.
I know there's a little bit of delay, so we're gonna wait a few seconds.
Immediate thoughts of the game so far, guys.
very, very, very interesting. That rival, both of them, are so thick.
Ash says, I guess it depends if you want to play hard to get.
Foxtellis says BFF, but a person whose name I'm still terrified of mispronouncing, says Colonel Sanders.
All right, so we're tied, guys. Someone who's not Eric, let us know. We need someone to tie break.
Why can't I?
Do we want to play hard to get, or do we want to try, well, be easy, I guess?
Wow. Way to just throw it out there.
BFF. Oh, Eric. He's infiltrated the chat. Let us know what kind of voices you would rather hear a certain character have.
I have
which I mixed
two
up.
voices, and they're both almost identical. So
I'm actually gonna, if it's okay with you, I'll trade you. You keep the narrator. I'll take Colonel Sanders for now.
Do it.
Cool.
You got it. Eric's gonna be the hunky meat man. He's gonna be the man with the meat in his pocket. That's right. You heard me.
in his front pocket.
I don't know. I guess we might find out when we play this I broke, guys.
I know your sister's there in the chat. She said hi. She has yet to speak up.
We need to know.
We're calling you out.
We need one more. Are we gonna set by Colonel Sanders as best friend? This might be the deciding factor.
Life-changing decision. That sundry bastard that he is, I say BFF, says Ash.
BFF it is. You move to take your seat by Miriam.
I'm so glad to have you near me. Support me through this class.
Of course, you're my best friend. Who else would I sit by?
Colonel Sanders, he has such a magnetic personality, and there's a seat open right next to him. He's right there. You might have got to know him a little bit better.
I'd never sacrificed our friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk to him later in the semester. I've got 3 whole days. That's like a lifetime.
Fox says, don't sit next to Harlan. He sits on a throne of 11 herbs and lies.
So you say, but now that Miriam mentions it, that Colonel Sanders is just so darn dreamy. As soon as you settle into your seat, the professor makes an announcement.
Think fast! It's time for a pop quiz!
Yay, a quiz about me?
That's incredibly important and surprising short quiz will tell me if you're ready for a life at culinary school. Keep your knife sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If a train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking?
Nah, depends.
Alright, guys.
Doesn't matter at all.
How important... Portion. Oh my gosh, I'm already thinking about portions. It's getting to me. Alright, how important is washing your hands? Don't think about Corona, think about the wonderful, wonderful chicken that you could be devouring right now. Oh, by the way, they're not sponsoring this video.
KFC? No, but they did make this game.
They make this game, but they're not sponsoring us.
Yet.
Yet. Send the check.
I mean,
please.
I think this answer is pretty obvious.
It doesn't matter at all.
Yep, Eric's definitely worked at the KFC before.
The first one to comment gets it.
I feel like you phrased that weirdly, Brandon.
I did phrase it weirdly. It's alright.
Extremely important, says R.A.
Correct.
That's right! 4 is to tree as chicken is to...
It's definitely night vision goggles.
Slam dunk.
Alright, first one to comment on this.
4 sister tree as chicken is to...
Feather. Night vision goggles, a slam dunk.
Come on and jam. Welcome to the slam. Or is it the other way around?
Oh, who knows? Science is a weird
The
thing.
internet knows, and I'm going to get dragged forever for that. Like, for the next 10 years, people are just going to...
Feathers it is!
Hey, are you that guy that messed up the Space Jam reference?
That's right! What is the most effective eating utensil ever created?
A comic universe.
Oh,
A meat tenderizer.
oh, a meat tenderizer. I
a
mean,
sport.
there's
It's KFC, so I feel like the answer they're wanting is a sport.
It's a sport because sporks are godsend.
And they can also look like Batman, so.
Or should you say they're Colonel scent?
All right, guys, we're gonna leave this a competition. First one to answer these next couple ones is what we're choosing.
Make sure you pay attention.
Eric's not paying attention. He's playing Pokemon.
I'm trying.
Spork it is. Ash Feather said spork.
So
I'm
does
trying to be
RA.
the Galar.
That's right.
Three for three.
What food is best for a broken heart?
Camel meat.
As long as it's prepared of love and not too much salt.
Camel meat.
Camel meat,
A
of
pancake
course.
that looks like a silly face. Oh, that's sad.
But why camel meat? Of all the meats.
I guess don't knock it till you try it, Lauren. You never
Ha-
had the juicy camel.
Is that one of the secret ingredients?
Oh no! You know,
No, it's-
I've never seen a camel around a KFC.
Oh, I said it right. We're on to you, Colonel.
All right, first one to comment. Which three? That's what we're going with.
We got real quiet all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Real awkward people. That's what
Yeah.
Camel meat.
all of us use charisma as a dump stack.
That's
Not
true.
all of us. My dump
oh,
stack
no, you
is
sir.
int.
Good, to be honest. All right, camel meat it is.
All right, yeah.
That's wrong.
That's wrong.
God, that's an angry dog.
Hey, Sprinkle's a good boy.
He is the best boy. There is no question.
Yeah, we just had to choose. He is the best boy.
That's right.
The total score is
Ooh, out of 5.
Only one wrong. Not too shabby. You might just do all right, kid.
I could have been a contender.
You look at to see Colonel Sanders has been watching your tally for your score. He nods for your approval.
we got the approval from the Colonel.
Oh no, that was speculation.
May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make.
You doomed us all, Fox.
Time for lunch.
Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be as serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts the room and tickles you in the end of your nose. Your mouth waters.
I was going to say, these visual novels is, visual storytelling is a big part of it, the name visual novel. So I was like looking at the background because a lot of artists, not all, a lot, like a high little things, little Easter eggs, little hints, stuff like that in the background. And it says this cafe was established in 2015, and I wonder if that's an important date to the studio. I think this would be a cool thing if that's like a reference to themselves. Did you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good.
That's you, man.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Oh, that's the wrong guy. Wrong voice. Whatever, they're the same person now.
Lunch.
No, I just want to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was...
Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement.
Hey, I was...
It's about lunch.
Everyone cheers.
Yay! But I... Shh.
Lunch, lunch, lunch.
She said, shh.
In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch.
This must be the new smell I smelled.
Indeed, that smell?
You hold your breath, waiting to see the food this mysterious student has created. You heard that he's very talented, but are the rumors true?
Is this?
Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light.
Just picture that.
Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy, golden finish.
Can y'all spell it now?
The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm
Check. Can you
and safe.
smell the chicken?
Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept! Your stomach begins to grumble, as if to say,
Stop thinking and start eating.
For years I have developed a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculations, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors.
You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can.
But that's all I'll say about that.
What? You think you want a stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw. Nah, dude, nah. I'm just, drafting a last will and testament in case, one of those ingredients is poison. Got him!
He looks nervous, or nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at a sick bird.
I'm scared.
You wait to see that Zinga Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach.
Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman
She's got chicken legs on her,
could fry chicken so
on her
tender.
stockings.
You see her body language change from bitter to and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants all of them to herself. Oops.
Oh, please.
Well, Van, the man. If you don't want any,
I'll take his.
Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it.
He takes one bite and his eyes glow wide. He starts contorting his face. Dang it! He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed.
easy now. There's enough for everybody. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in.
You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of his bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing! Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly.
Overhead chicken's so good you transcended time and space.
Alright, this is another one.
We could have had that tonight, Brandon. That's the experience we could have
I
had.
know. Well, alright, guys, first one gets it.
Well, to focus your mind and meditate on this moment, try to identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything that tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart, or swim towards the light. They're all slightly off sync from each
I
other.
know,
It's
it's
driving
weird.
me crazy.
Yeah. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment and try to identify every flavor. I'm gonna swim toward the light. That's what I want to do. But let me know.
The first one's probably gonna give you an extra boost with like your school stuff. The second one, obviously, is probably gonna boost your love score with Colonel Sanders. And third one, I'm not sure.
ID every flavor.
You let the food rest in your mouth and focus on it, scrutinizing every flavor.
I was going to read some of the reviews from the Steam.
Salt? Maybe.
From the Steam page. These are very inappropriate reviews. You should all be
obvious.
ashamed of yourself. That's all. They're all like that.
Oregano? Basil? Maybe. But there's something else.
Something dark, something spicy. You dig deeper, deeper, deeper.
Like a Cthulhu spice.
Yes, even deeper still, until you find it.
Could it be? He really did it. How bold, how adventurous to use.
Paprika.
Try to go even deeper into the sea of flavors, but this revelation alone is more than you can handle. You snap out of it and realize that this information was meant to remain a secret, and yet, now you know. A mantle of responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. As you look around, you realize that everyone in the room is consumed by the lunch. No one noticed that you traveled through space and time.
Were they all traveling through space and time?
I don't know. Maybe this is the only revelation.
After tasting his food, you tried to get some one-on-one time with Colonel
Secret
Sanders.
ingredient is drugs.
Oh, the only option. Let's approach the man with the plan.
Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence.
Fox-colored cat says, middle-class white people will be tasting cayenne pepper for the first time. Like,
Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second.
Anything for a fellow chef.
What exactly was on that chicken?
I'm sure the writers had a fantastic
How
time, Ash.
bold of you to come out and ask. It's an idea I had.
Love that staff.
God, that's an amazing sound.
Can we? That's my new cosplay idea right there.
Yeah, no, it should be. Actually, no, you could rock that, buddy. Perfect. A+. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal.
It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade.
What's the rush? The semester is only getting started.
Look at that face. Ugh.
We've got two more whole days to get to know each other.
He's clearly not to give it up easily. Giving up that secret meat. But it doesn't hurt to be persistent.
You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun?
You've got moxie. I'll give you that.
Oh my gosh, Moxie.
Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warmth beneath as he whispers.
I think I now see what all those comments were about.
Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use. It's something my great-grandmother taught me.
Wow! You never guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you
That's
searched.
definitely drugs.
And definitely isn't a flavor you tested before. So now you're 2 ingredients closer to knowing the full recipe. But you didn't tell Colonel Sanders that.
There's just an infinite course of beeps going on in the office right now.
While you're wrapped up in the huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. Even everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look in.
I want to go a little something real quick about what Ash Feathers said here is how hard the writers had to be laughing. But now imagine they go through all the trouble. They make this silly little game, right? And then they submit it to their corporate representatives. There's some bigwig at KFC, in a corporate office somewhere that had to sit there and play this game. And just imagine some executive laughing their ass off. Imagine with a bucket of chicken. Because that's how you have to picture them. This represents our brand. Publish this immediately.
Yeah.
You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad.
Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I graduate.
Sounds like you have big plans.
I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that.
Alone together for the first time, you figure now is a perfect moment to show your personality to him.
Somehow I'm turning into Bear Grylls. I feel.
Neg him to show him your own strengths. Wow him with a big idea to add additional ingredients to really spice things up. Or be modest but thoughtful. No, you know what, Fox?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
100% more accurate.
Yeah, you're definitely right. All right, here's another one, guys. The first one gets it.
I hope that executive saw the passionate torture dance as part of the explanation.
Oh God. Like I said, let us know if you want to change up the voices.
I have 2 voices, so it's not going to work if you tell me to anyway.
I'm the one with multiple voices, but I'm only good at like maybe one at a time.
I love that.
So, what are your options, guys?
Yeah, I saw that earlier. All I know now is I want to plushie of that dog.
Oh, and also I would say that the sound design, the music for this game is actually pretty good. That's a real catchy little tune.
Ooh, we saw bread in that thing.
Yes.
Yes.
Is the game making you hungry again, Lauren? Should we have gotten some chicken?
Stop! All right.
That hungry.
I
All right,
get
guys, let us know.
Eric.
All right, Lauren, you're not on with us much. Which one should we do?
I vote be spicy.
We're gonna wow him.
RA says to wow him. We need to reach the young people. What do they like?
You know
Tentacle
about
monsters
that.
and girls
I
with
was
thick
thinking
thighs.
about your secret recipe.
They do enjoy that, though, Fox Colored Cat. That is indeed what people enjoy.
Enjoy what? Sorry.
Tentacle monsters and girls with thick thighs.
I mean, I'm sure there's some Japanese something in there for everybody.
Oh yeah. I mean, have you seen our rivals? They're thick. They're
One
so
of them is just a
thick.
JoJo character.
Yeah, no. One of them is a JoJo character, but that lady, Ashley, she thick. She hella thick.
Sorry, guys, my mic
Almost
came
like
off the
how
stand.
you get your pants on in the morning thick.
Yeah.
All right, I'll just rewind it. Okay, Bookcase is still talking. All right, Eric.
I don't doubt it. It has a way of leaving an impression on all who taste it.
You decide to show them that you also know a thing or two about blowing minds with new flavors.
I actually had some thoughts on how you could improve it.
Improve? You want to change my secret recipe? And you think you can do better?
Have you ever heard of habanero peppers?
Heard of them? I tend an entire garden of chili peppers. Chili pepper varieties. Habanero, poblano, cayenne. But that's not the point. You can't just toss a new ingredient into my secret recipe and expect to improve it. A recipe is about balance. It involves careful consideration and refinement.
I didn't mean to.
Let this be the last time you impose on my recipe, butt cakes. I'm headed back to class for the next lesson.
That certainly didn't go as planned. You better head back inside. But you wait a moment so that Colonel Sanders doesn't think you're desperately chasing after him. You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need.
Tyrone, chef, look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it?
You're not gonna blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowds of fans you're going to earn with your signature, adorable, tiny food creations.
Welcome, students, to the cooking arena!
Dun, 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 dun.
For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off!
Naturally,
Miriam.
Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control herself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Ooh.
Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two, that is. Me and you, if that wasn't clear. Wanna be my partner?
Oh, she's crying again.
Sure, butt cakes. I'll prepare our station.
Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice.
Hello, new partner.
Picked up, picked up.
Oh my, two potential partners? I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose.
Looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask Miriam, partner?
All right, guys, which one are we gonna have her choose?
There's your sister. She says hi.
What's up, Kitty? Welcome to the stream. Now we're gonna our friend.
You okay?
CJ fell down. He ran to the bathroom. All right. We're trying to find a partner for our friend. Our friend's in the middle named Miriam, and we got a robot on the right, and this little kid, the squeak toy here. Clank. We got Clank so far. One more. Well, first one. First one gets. So Clank it is. Lauren.
Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clink today.
It's okay. I already ate.
It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth.
Sort.
Oh, CJ, say hold on there, fella. We don't even know this assignment yet. Say that.
Hold on there, fella. We don't know this assignment yet.
Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him.
Tissue, I hardly know you.
Clank judders and panels shake loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection.
Looks like you two will be just fine.
Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork.
Alright, you two. For today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up into steps.
Oops, I said that wrong. Oh well.
No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea.
Which dish do you suggest for your partner, Colonel Sadness? Alright, first one gets it, guys.
Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy, and you don't even need to cook it. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind, or your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. Octopus and chicken, what better combination?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd say mashed potatoes and gravy too. But let's wait till our viewers what they have to say about it.
Mashing gravy.
Mashing gravy, it is.
That bread.
I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we can make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes and gravy.
And gravy.
I couldn't imagine one without the other.
Colonel Sanders cast a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away.
I'll go get the potatoes.
No, please. Let me. Picking the perfect produce is a passion of mine.
Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders?
We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business.
Sanders' heart is my business. And you better keep your fingers off of my man.
Did someone call for me?
Listen to that.
It's no G's, Van. While I'm over here crushing butt cakes dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember?
Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them to a boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends.
Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Van. Are you working in the quarter instead of all the duet now?
No, it looks like Budcake was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young, amateur chefs need a lot of mentor.
I was gonna say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get on my level. Ha! Doubt it.
Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubt whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than
that thing that has positioned itself. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense.
She's the thigh.
Yes, she is.
She's awesome.
Nothing about this makes any sense. But one thing is clear. She's coming for you, Colonel, if you don't watch out.
Ashley is going to at you hard. You don't need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Alright, are we going to turn to Miriam? Or are we going to turn to Colonel Sanders? There's some interference going on. We need to mess it up. We're trying to get the Hunk Man.
Wait, excuse me? Hump Man?
Hunk.
Man.
Hunk Man.
Turn it into the hump man.
Yeah, there you go. It's progression, man. It's all linear here. Alright, you guys. We gotta know. We gotta keep her off our trail.
This music is fire.
Let us know, yo.
This is only day one.
Are we gonna turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks, in your time of need? Turn to Miriam, your forever bestie who will always have your back? Miriam it is. Let's turn to Miriam.
You turn to Miriam, and as soon as you find her senses...
Wait, as soon as you find her,
She senses it and looks back. This girl's friend in need radar is second to none. She immediately comes running over.
Is somebody threatening my friend? I will destroy them!
I actually think that Ashley and Van Van were just
Leaving you in the dust, vis-a-vis my skills as a chef, perhaps. But stepping away from this competition, you are sorely mistaken.
Miriam, your loyal friend. Well, your loyal friend. But butt cakes is my part of the reason.
You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute cookies and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that, in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed and boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture. With plenty of butter and cream for flavor, it's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere.
I know just what to do.
I'm trying to breathe.
Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat out of what pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular.
God, I'm hungry.
Granny would be very
I can
proud.
smell it.
Yeah.
Colonel Sanders holds a spork to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork. And for that small moment, all the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still.
If you love something, set it free.
Together, you dig the utensil into mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, You know she's plotted against you to be Colonel. Wait, about it. I lied. You know she's plotted against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage without thinking, you fling the spork of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity?
Hold on there, buttcakes! We don't want to waste any food in the broom cooking arena!
Is that how you say it? Is that broom? I'm gonna say broom. I'm gonna say broom, alright? That's what we're doing now.
Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you both better be prepared to eat it wherever it lands.
Sorry, I screwed that up.
Can I have potatoes? Potatoes, please?
Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand.
Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic! I'm just few minutes. I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty braised tentacle and octopus in my silky saltwater sauce. Bladed by a battle axe blade forged by my supreme chief ancestors.
That's Chef, by the way.
You've ignored me for too long. Give in now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will all look on with envy.
The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate.
No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed, and many have turned into the process. The results could be toxic.
Too late. It has been eaten.
I think I left something in the oven!
I don't feel so good.
It killed it!
Holy cow!
Alright,
Everyone step back! Don't take another bite!
he serves food on a battle axe. It's so bad that it just straight up killed this guy.
When he looked back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. He noticed the tip of the tentacle being slurped down in Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for a moment, then is almost immediately back into his obvious self.
Oh, sorry.
Tastes like poison.
The entire class has gathered
To watch Pop's final moments.
Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. Class bell rings, disrupting the moment, and everyone snaps back into reality. Oh, there goes gravity.
Sorry, I had to. I'm sorry.
I was thinking the same thing.
It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kind.
I'm not sure the professors here make enough money.
Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here.
Seeing that you're oh crap.
Seeing that you're shaken up by but the really annoying student and all of his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you.
I'm sorry that you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home.
What? Like, for real? Oh, come on!
You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night,
Oh, I know.
the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark, and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly.
Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on,
I want you to know, they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them.
they were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about my food to begin with.
Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him. In a way, you find it inspiring. Now might be a perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him.
Colonel Sanders.
Yes, Buttcakes?
There's something I need to tell you.
I'll hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first.
Is he going to confess his love first?
Oh, jeez.
Kill the man, motherfucker! Leave!
You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest champ the world has ever seen. And every day since, I have been working toward that dream.
I'm changing all kinds of accents. You haven't noticed?
It was Scottish for a minute there.
Day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights.
I don't know what happened. I'm just going to flow, man.
We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them, like wishes floating on a shooting star.
Hey, no, you. Shut up. I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and to be the star of the story.
Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy?
You can't prove that.
I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name?
Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh.
Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero.
It is indeed Hercule.
Spark Monster.
The Spark Monster is here to fight our hero.
Monster is here to fight a hero!
Alright, you stick to that. Stick to your Rita Repulsa voice.
I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds.
We will not let harm come to another student. Except for that ghost kid. I kind of dropped the ball on that.
Be afraid! Be very afraid of me! Because I'm a monster! See?
Is he just a chunk of mashed potatoes with sports for teeth?
Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence?
Before you can discuss Synax any further.
Syntax.
Sorry. It's a turn-based fight sequence.
What will you do?
What you do?
We're going to attack.
You decide to go on the attack.
Which attack will you use? Click with love.
Click with Glove does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upset Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy on you. You take 1 damage.
Ah,
Are we gonna attack or defend, guys?
Yes.
Let's do defend.
You decide to defend. Which defense will you use?
Trepidation.
You continue to stay back and endure whatever comes your way. Seems like a pretty weird strategy. But okay, sure. You do you. Spark launches user Mass Mine and draws the energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use?
Cook with love.
Cook with Love does 1 damage. Spark Monster is no quitter. Backed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. Spark Monster uses Utensil! You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle!
Are we gonna defend or attack, guys?
go on the offense.
What's that chat do this one? They say attack! We're gonna, yeah, that's probably from earlier, but we're gonna attack.
You decide to go on the attack.
Click with love!
Click with Love does 1 damage. Spark Monster's oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who is going to have to clean it up. Feeling vulnerable, Spark Monster prepares for its ultimate attack. Rounded Edge!
Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here.
Colonel Cinnamon summons the energy of 1,000 chickens!
You better
Hot Pie Power Pinch!
Pot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage.
Sport Monster is defeated! Midget Sport Monster spews steam into the night. Are we gonna spare him or finish him? Definitely leave that up to you guys.
Forget mercy. Finish him. Or spare the wretched beast. No. Lauren says no. Lauren has no mercy in her soul.
I'm gonna do.
Not for sport monsters.
I'm playing with Mortal Kombat, guys.
Right. So, well, because like when you switch, you're set. But I wonder if this will wait and see the issue. Eric, what do you say? Oh,
I want to.
Fox Collar Cat says spare him.
Yeah, I was actually gonna say.
Let's spare him.
Spare him.
Spare the wretched beast.
You managed to tap down your digest, your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast, long enough to realize that he is a living creature with a pure soul, who deserves your pity, not your wrath.
Be gone, beast! And don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow.
I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back, like you said.
He's coming back.
Yep.
The sport monsters.
Oh my gosh.
The sport monster scuttles off into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears to be the first. Wow, crap. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magical spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. If the last name to have signed it is Broco.
Borko.
Oh yeah, that is how words work.
Book of spells. Chicken spells.
Orko. That name sounds strangely familiar.
Get the bigger spork.
Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from a battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. Oh no! The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you sleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't even know if you could have made it home without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled over you as you are tucked in tightly.
Good night, my colonel.
In your dreams, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there. And strengthen your love. Dreams are weird.
Check it out, dude. There's a ghost.
That's amazing.
Oh my god.
You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? You lie in bed and stare at the ceiling, thinking about the secret you discovered while tasting Colonel Sanders' cooking yesterday. You can't believe he really is beep. And then there was a secret ingredient in that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he just trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that.
I don't make it, buddy.
Sorry, just catching up with the chat.
You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spoke monster, she launches into a story of her own.
Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, might like Clank.
Like him? Like?
I know it sounds like I'm moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him.
Girl likes a robot.
I think it's just a pressure cooker. I think it's just a sentient pressure cooker is what it is.
I also want to clarify, at the very beginning of this, I totally thought she was going to say, I think I might be pregnant. And I was about to be like, Clank?
We have to talk to the class. He's actually a totally sweet guy.
It's
Not only
a brave
that,
little toaster.
Nice.
A+.
but he's also really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school?
No, but that does make complete sense.
Yeah, but he was so popular, he was voted prom king in a school he didn't even go to. It was also the convertible that he himself rode to the front of the homecoming parade.
I'm thinking maybe something got lost in pressure cooker language translation there. He is a pressure cooker, though.
Yeah, see?
Either way, maybe it'd be best if he took it slow with his new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders.
You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student ever to the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, you're a thing now?
We definitely connected yesterday.
Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess?
What?
I mean, at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real.
Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients?
However, you didn't tell her that you know a second ingredient too, which you discovered on your own. Your Bessie eyes light up.
A secret ingredient?
Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here?
In here?
Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing.
So this summer, I was on vacation with my family. A lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering.
This can't be good.
He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices.
And she got drugs.
The man even gave me something to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from a super duper rare dried flower petals. And if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own.
She got crack, yo.
Please, Miriam, don't tell me.
So I filled my suitcase and brought them home.
Oh my god.
It was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with him,
Sorry.
I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here.
whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we stay in touch. You know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know much more about the new spices.
Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. And besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone.
Please, please, please. It means the world to me. No one has ever known it could come from you or Colonel Sanders.
Alright, what do you guys think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie? First
yeah,
one to
no.
chat.
I say make it up.
Yeah.
Don't want to betray his confidence.
Well, no, not only that, but your bestie kind of just slid you under a bus for a second there.
Also, she might be on crack.
Also, she literally filled her suitcases with drugs.
Yeah.
She's a mule. She is a drug mule.
Who is cooking the drugs?
And is somehow dating a pressure cooker.
Sounds about right.
I'm gonna go grab a bite of fish.
Could I get a roll? Okay, fine.
Understood. I need to take my makeup off because I'm starting to burn.
Boss Golden Cat says make a buffet ingredient. I hate Harlan, but Miriam is a blabbermouth. Bless her. I agree. Let's go up with that. Let's make up a fake ingredient.
she's definitely.
You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know. How about
It was I have newt. I know. Sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do?
I have new. Wow! It's the basil for her.
her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure that you'll satisfy her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not too good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she's definitely not texting secrets to other people, you interrupt.
Immediately.
A wind brushes
Immediately
his
blabs around.
cherry blossoms petals fill the air. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. Are you going to stand back and admire his majestic glory, or run to him? You had told it it's habanero.
That's hilarious, Fox. Music is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm really impressed. For a free game, the work that went into this. Brandon says, run to him. I thought you clicked something. But for a free game, I am honestly impressed by the artwork, the music, and just like the design. The writing. The writing is top tier.
It is.
This game is ridiculous.
And it's free, man. How crazy is that?
It makes me want chicken. I know that's what it's supposed to do,
Yeah.
but it works.
Yeah.
I ain't even mad about it.
If we had to do a part 2 to this, that we're definitely doing it.
Yeah, what even is this game? This game is I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator, Ash. And it is the greatest game of all time, apparently. It's got, thick thighs and sport monsters and a JoJo character
Everything you could want in a fucking video game, it's got it.
and dreamy Colonel Sanders. Fox says, stand back and admire the horse.
We're going to admire his majestic glory.
Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a sort of horse dance before dismounting with a flourish.
Wait a
He
minute,
then
that-
slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside.
That saddle has chickens.
Yeah.
You are struck by the sight of him that you use the ability to speak coherently.
Did he have tears in his eyes for a moment?
Probably.
One moment. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry. He knows he's his way home.
You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right.
We'll just wait for Lauren to come back for a minute.
Yeah. Lauren's currently taking a second. She'll be back in a few minutes.
Alright, so in the meantime, why don't you all tell us what you think of this drug-fueled acid trip of a game? What are your thoughts so far, Eric?
Yes. It's got a lot of ups and downs.
I honestly probably would have paid money for this. Yeah, I would have given them a few dollars for this. So what you missed is Colonel Sanders rode the horse on the school. I mean, okay, you know what? I'm done. I'm not talking anymore.
What a horseful beaut you have. I mean, I already got one. I mean, what a horseful beaut you have. Dang it, that's what I just said. But wait, where's it down? Can you back it?
Oh no, oh no. Oh, bless you, Lauren. Alright, now bless you. I really have jinxed this poor woman into sneezing 3 times.
It's cute, I swear.
Every time I say bless you, she just immediately goes to sneeze again.
Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you.
Oh, butt cakes just gets really nervous around people they like. 10 out of 10.
What? That's not helping.
I mean, they got food poisoning up all night. It's gruesome. You should have seen it.
She gives you a wink and a smile as if to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you see your 2 rivals, Ashley and Van Van. Are they doing something bad? By the way, you're hiding. What? By the way, they're hiding. You know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting receipts bad. Experimenting with ingredients bad. Summoning a demon bad. You try and peek over Van's hulking shoulder. But he sees you coming.
Whoa there, little one. Yeah, okay, that's right. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this.
Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey?
Alright, are we gonna tell them to stop acting immature, or acting like we're not interested in them, but really try to take a closer look?
Can we just talk about for a minute like how he cut the arms out of his chef's jacket though?
Leaving the collar too?
Yeah.
He's not wearing a shirt under it.
Yeah.
No.
And then,
It has
then
his
wears a jacket.
Yeah.
Is that the apron?
No, that's not an apron.
His smock or whatever they call it. Like,
Yeah.
His chef's coat, he's straight just cut.
I'm sure that belt isn't FDA approved.
No. Can we also talk just about
Act like you're not interested, it is.
her skirt is just...
It's a belt.
You sit
Yes.
near the rivals but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van muttering something that sounds a bit like a magic spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping. You try to uncover your tracks but improvise an excuse.
It's time for class, and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn.
Now you've upset them.
Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules?
I'm not sure you'd make a good meal if that way. Hold on. I'm not sure you'd know a good meal if it ate you.
I guess that works too.
Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache.
And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil.
You finally get a look at what it was they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it.
It's a book, just like the other one you found in your encounter with the Spork monster.
That's the same book that I found last night in the quad.
Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back.
I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom, and its contents are secret.
You notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch him in his mouth.
We're playing!
Before you can dig any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class! Beep! 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 Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over to Van Van's meaty foot.
I didn't
Hey!
know Clank had a little hat.
Watch it, you bucket of bolts.
You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything.
Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer.
No, your mother was a stand mixer.
Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shouts Van Van, sending him flying across the
Clank's
classroom.
getting some real character development.
Protect
What?
me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them.
Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely, he must know that this is a ruse, right?
Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena, at least. Or don't. Honestly, I don't care. Or what do I care? I've got a lofty career and aspirations to focus on.
Maybe I can help you with your business plan.
Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. His panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog.
Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs were very, very tired. But I'm here now. I hope you're all ready to learn.
Fox Colored Cat says for Eric to remind them to send a KFC ad that we can then share it with everyone.
Let's
Yes.
do it. Let's do it.
Rub his furry dog belly.
Yeah, go
He
ahead and
loves
send
it.
it to him, Fox.
After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the cast room.
Without further ado, we'll review the global history of our favorite bowl, the chicken.
Now he's German, apparently.
You want to pay attention to the lesson.
Who's that guy
Truly, you
there
do.
on the wall above the bulletin board? Who?
Maybe that's their current CEO.
The KFC CEO?
I don't know. Let's find out. Look up their CEO.
All right, you all keep going. I'll look it up.
You want to pay attention to the lesson. Truly, you do.
We're looking up to see who the current it is.
Kind of. But I just want to point out his name is Roger Eaton.
Huh. He definitely changed his last name for that position. I feel like this whole company's a freaking meme.
Which is why in 1776, the sign of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed the name.
But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you came to, Sprinkles was holding a tiny tray of food in front of you.
Well, buttcakes?
Naturally, this appears to you be a simple platter. Which item do you want to sample?
All right, chat. Let us know which one. Do we want a glass of water, the shimmering pepper, or dog biscuit?
If I had my choice, I'd go ham on that pepper.
She's the CEO. If you put my picture in the game, I'll prove it. Just please stop trying to explain JoJo to me. That was literally Eric with Brandon and I a couple weeks ago.
Yes.
Dog biscuits.
Dog biscuit it is.
Because of the shape it's baked in, you've seen the dog's biscuit as a treat made by Sprinkles. An example of his own culinary talents, perhaps? You reach out for it when Sprinkles jumps out and bites into your cooking apron.
What kind of monster would steal a dog's favorite biscuit?
Your apron is left in tatters. The entire class looks on in horror as you fall unconscious from the embarrassment.
Oh no.
Never even.
I never even got to taste it.
Oh no.
Fade into the darkness, but something is there. The Spork Monster?
Borko? What are you doing here?
It's your time, my friend.
It's not your time.
Oh, did it? It's not your time, my friend. Your act of kindness has not been forgotten.
You watch as your apron magically repairs itself.
Thing's screwing up here. Hold on.
It wasn't me this time. I didn't magically break it.
That was my mic was falling off the table.
You won't have to live in embarrassment anymore.
Thank you, my friend, wherever you are.
See, sparing him.
Which item do you want to sample? All right. You killed us, dude.
Yeah. Ash Feathers, you killed us dead.
Everything you love dies, Ash. Why?
Maybe we should go for the pepper.
Yeah, no, same.
Pepper it is.
A bright-colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way. So naturally, you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you choke through the universe.
Why does this keep adding? My friend, oh.
This guy again.
I'm here to give you an important message. Oh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... I was saying, to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is...
sorry. I think I've still got some spice stuck in my throat.
It's fine. I'll work through to fulfill the prophecy. You must.
You'll feel yourself begin to regain consciousness.
Son of a
man.
bitch.
You come to and find everyone is staring at you.
That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever.
You think
Sorry. Here.
you think to yourself, "Geez, I should pay better attention." That was a How I Met Your Mother's joke.
We all make mistakes. I'm sure I'll forgive you. Someday? Come on. It's time for lunch.
Well,
Before you can relax, Before you can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals enter to make the dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared.
The time competitive cook-off.
The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts. Alright, are we gonna demand they stop wasting everyone's time or step up and tell them you're on?
I mean, it's cooking school, so clearly we gotta show them up, right?
are we gonna do a cook-off?
I say cook off.
I say cook off.
Cook off? Cook off, you can say that really quick enough, it sounds Russian. Cook off.
Cook off.
Hello.
Shan.
That's an inside joke. No one, but like 2 people are recording it.
Oh man.
But watch, he's one of our viewers.
Oh, no.
We go to work and he just destroys us.
Oh no, you never know what he learned over there. I'll stop now.
We're canceled.
Alright guys, are we gonna take him on?
I'm saying cook off.
Cook off it is.
Yep. Ash, please, cook off.
A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it.
I'm not the fool. You're the fool.
Good one, Van Van. I like your gumption, butt cakes. I'll be watching your performance.
Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness.
Now, students, please settle down, settle down. This is a lunchroom, not for sports in court.
Finally, a little since you breathe a sigh of relief.
At least not until we turn on the timer.
Just then, a huge light blasts anew in the face,
I don't know.
flashing the words, "Timer ready!"
I don't like where this is going.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's a little sassy little dog right there, isn't it?
Ow!
I stand corrected.
The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope its message lifts you to victory.
Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now is my chance to shine.
Got her meat cleaver. A little heart.
I will defeat you myself.
You had his chicken, and he made potatoes. I'm just, god dang. Let's start over. You had his chicken, and you made his mashed potatoes and gravy on day one.
That's euphemism.
Oh yeah, dang. And you're feeling like you can really impress him here again. It's time to boil some water for potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly.
No shit.
What temperature does the water boil at?
100 C.
That's right. But how would you have gotten even to the school without knowing that?
When it gets to rub my fairy berry, let that enticing offer motivate you.
You're going to need a seasoning this chicken before you're cooking it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea.
11.
There's 11. That's right. You might not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction.
Tail wagging intensifies.
Now that you got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor?
Gratuity.
That's right! You must never take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You'd better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you never forget where you came from. Every day, you meditate on this advice and draw energy from this place. Now, would you attempt to harness energy? So where does it come from?
A small town where big dreams are born.
That's right! Arrgh! You're trying to shout out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? Sizzling.
Let's roll.
Let's roll! No! God dang it!
Don't let me forget the spray bottle.
Next question. You notice Colonel Stanton's out the corner of your eye.
I believe in you, butt cakes.
He's actually cheering you on. Which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you're doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders.
On a horse.
How many spoonfuls of gravy would it take to make... Blowing you a kiss? You're standing on a desert island with only one desert cookbook. What? Dessert cookbook, yeah. Which do you take? What a hunk!
You know what? You should have focused on the challenge. You're falling behind.
Sorry, before they just said you were taking a run in a gondola. Woof woof! You're really struggling to keep up. At the next station over, Ashley has already begun plating elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit through a standard mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps.
Yikes!
Stork!
I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. You might not have any hands, but Buttcakes does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed.
There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy.
When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand to the mixer to rescue the dough before it's overmixed. Oh no.
Buttcakes, no!
You're not fast enough for your hand to get stuck. It's immediately crushed by quicking spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match.
It's just blood everywhere now.
Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame.
What you often find is that the easy way can turn
Internalize
out
your rage,
much
those ash feathers.
more.
Everyone, stop what you're doing right now. The battle's over.
It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish.
Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on.
Oh, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default.
No. It wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Buttcake's injury.
You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he looks onto the dish.
But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared.
Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skip straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Buttcakes to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind leading me your strong, steady hand.
Sanders pours hot chocolate sauce on the top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within.
Inside, you'll find the delicate fried cheese croquette atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry gelée.
Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not as impressed as he dips his finger into the chocolate sauce.
Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley?
Oh, you.
As he places a sauce-covering finger onto his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something to his ear. A dab sauce sticks onto his mustache.
Turn to Laser Rage. You already said that, Ashley. We're going with that. I'm just gonna say Ash.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the name. So
Your rage burns so intensely with your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever.
You have one hand and no eyebrows.
Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy, fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly.
I know you're hurting right now.
I feel like I shouldn't make choices. You make the best choices, actually.
Yeah, for real though. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with that Not just from the devastating loss, but that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get you checked out.
I'm fine. Can you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef.
Failure is part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before?
That's exactly what I think.
Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you, enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was compassionate about life, but failed as an... That thing, right there. That word. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer.
True facts about Colonel Sanders, by the way.
People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been.
Sounds like the guy could really use a hug.
I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give.
As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite within him. A burning passion.
One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit. Okay. I will create a new
Read, Brandon.
I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds.
Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst.
it's the sport monster.
Orko?
It is I! I know I said I wouldn't be back, and after the whole fight to the death thing, maybe you don't really want to see me anymore, but I just wanted to say that I was wrong to attack you, and I apologize.
Poor monster's crying.
I know what it's like having to always look over your shoulder.
It's a sad sport monster.
Monsters' problems. Am I right?
Aw, thanks, Borko. I'm glad there's no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark of the night can really rile a person up. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode.
I know you're strong, and cooking school can put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to this school. I wasn't always a sport monster, you see.
I don't believe it. You were human once?
Well, no. I was a golden retriever, but I was still a student. Until one day some mean kids with Mother Magic's boba cast a dark enchantment on me. I was forever transformed.
Magic spellbook.
Precisely! I had procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way I lost it. If you can find such a book, I beg of you respect it. You're a powerful chef, and I shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat me through sorcering stuff. Even Neiman, don't fear, I'll be there.
It sounds. Yeah. It sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Butt cakes. Together, you and I should. Sorry, together, I'm sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway, and we can discuss.
Personal invite. You can imagine what Colonel Santa's home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Stepping inside Santa's home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with
Oh
him.
my god,
And
that
that
baby
chicken
has a
on the
fucking...
right side of the screen.
Look at the baby. Look at the baby's head. And the camel.
He's wearing the same friggin' facial hair when he was a baby. Right over here. And who's in the urn? I know there's a person. There's a camel! I told you.
So, the KFC candles. You can remember those candles you can get that smell like KFC.
Yeah, that's right here.
There's right there. There's one of them. And I'm guessing that's where he does his cocaine. I'm sure.
Oh no!
Oh no.
I'm sure that's what's inspired this entire game. Is just hella drugs.
It looks like you live an exciting life, Colonel Sanders.
Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you... It's really hard not to sing. Have you ever been working on any new recipes of your own lately?
Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close.
As a quick aside to this very dramatic, important moment in the story, why does it give me an option to report our own video?
That's funny. I don't know. That's weird.
All right. Anyway, back to the story.
Colonel Santa's eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish she might be describing.
It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps?
Now you've got him right where you want him. Should we reveal your new creation to him? I'll keep it a secret, just for you.
Alright, guys. Chat. Let us know. Are we
Chat,
gonna reveal it or keep it a secret?
I'm gonna say reveal it. Open your heart. Ah, yes. God, this music. This music is so good.
Intense and dramatic.
Reveal it is.
Reveal it. Ash feathers.
You decide you are ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk to yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach out into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping a secret and keeping on ice all day.
I present to you my original coleslaw.
Shredded cabbage. Dish glistens with the light of Colonel Sanders as it looks sideways.
Fun fact, that would kill Eric.
Murder lettuce. That is what that is. Magnificent.
Together you chow down on the creamy slaw.
This is definitely. They're definitely fucking.
Creamy slaw until a spoonful
Right there in front of
remains
the
in the bowl.
stuffed chicken.
Yep.
Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on it on this moment.
You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy.
Sure, why not?
Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment.
You realize that now would be a perfect time to do the naked man.
I'm just kidding. That's another How Much Your Mother thing.
You realize now that would be a perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions.
Oh, can we look at the pictures, please? Oh yeah.
Oh,
I definitely want to
good.
see what these crack lines are all about. Let's look at this cocaine. Oh, that's a comb. Yeah.
Joke's on us. We're terrible people.
Oh no.
A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb.
Upon further inspection, you realize the hair therein isn't just silver in color. It's made of spun silver.
Oh my god.
His hair is literally silver.
All right, guys. We're gonna look at baby dude.
God, that's perfect.
He's holding a little chicken leg.
He's holding a lollipop chicken leg.
Who frames a baby picture just of themselves?
Probably the same type of person who wouldn't make their own face the logo of the company they founded. Am I right?
I mean, yeah.
What is that urn?
It's a dead guy. Oh no.
Description says.
Yeah.
Here lie the ashes of all my past careers, businesses, and failures.
Extra emo thing
Jeez.
of all time.
Poor
Yeah.
guy. Oh, that door just opened up.
God, I love this music.
Let's see what this is all about. Is that safe? Yep. Can chicken be prepared? Sashimi style? No, it cannot. Don't do that. Alright, what are we gonna type on now?
No,
But the candle.
the candle.
A scented candle, you pick it up and try to deny the smell. Power tool? Freshly starched collar? Piece of wood floating on a lake? Summer of 69?
Summer of 60.
No. Is this one of the secret recipe ingredients? It's beep!
Saffron.
Are we gonna keep looking, guys, or do you wanna go in there?
Keep looking. Click them all. The door's probably the last thing.
An old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt.
Oh, snap.
Maybe this is where he discovered one of his secret herbs and spices.
Guys, one of the secret ingredients is
It's
mummy.
camel meat.
I mean,
What were you going to say?
Camel meat.
Camel mummies. Mummified camels. That's the chicken skin.
oh.
And now you'll never
One of the
eat
framed
KFC
photos
steak.
shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheersing them.
That's not what they're doing.
Look closely and see there's a short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is. Oh, that's you. Never mind.
Of course it's a chicken.
There's a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on the corner tape.
He's into taxidermy. Okay. Must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive.
It's the true state of the bird of the great state of Kentucky.
Kentucky.
vast mountain range beyond. Just then, the ghost of student pops up. Are you thinking about heading out to the world on a quest to avenge my death?
Lauren.
Wait, what? I never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you?
I can just tell you my name right now. It's...
Can't you see I'm in the middle of something?
You open the window a crack and the ghost of student is sweeping out with the breeze.
That
Huh?
poor dude.
Yeah, he just not cared about it. You open the door to kind of Santa Claus and to find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off its hanger and try it on. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a big hug, a deep hug, breathing in a scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he's been working on, and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket.
I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look good on you.
Oh crap, the jacket! Forgot to take it off.
All right, which one of these three are we gonna do? It's getting breezy in here.
I mean, there was a breeze strong out the blood ghost
Yeah,
child
that
away.
poor ghost dude.
That poor kid.
Let's make the big move, guys. What do you think?
I'm down.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. This isn't that kind of game.
Called out.
Now that we blame me for trying, but still.
Game
over!
Oh!
If it's gonna have us start over, it's gonna end it here. We tried to make a move, and Colonel Sanders, it called us out and killed us.
Oh no.
Well, it's. I mean, there was a load game thing on there. Maybe it'll.
Hopefully that wasn't like a save game area anywhere.
Oh, maybe that's what the little chicken icon that was for. Oh,
Oh,
no.
no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Dude, come on.
Oh, it popped us all the way back to there. Yeah, the top button up there.
No, yeah. Alright, let's just go here. Just keep clicking it. Oh, you gotta hold it.
Yep. It really put us through. Let's see if we can skip through it.
What's the sport monster?
This is when he's telling us how he's not such a bad guy. In fact, he's not a guy at all.
He was a
He's
doggo.
puffer.
How do we lose? Reveal it.
I think this is the end of the game.
It's only day 2.
Oh crap! Yeah.
Alright, just click them all and fast forward. Killed us.
Trying to make a move. Kill
Poor student.
That poor guy. He never even learned his name.
All right, here we go.
Tell him you're cold.
All right, Lauren.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to intrude. I just got a little cold and thought this might warm me up.
Colonel Sanders smiles and scoots close to the fireplace.
It's warm by the fire. Why don't you come a little closer?
Are you sure that isn't this type of game?
Suddenly, everything feels like it's moving too fast. Final exam till tomorrow. You should be thinking about what you're trying to cook.
I should be home studying.
Well,
Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the doors. But the thought of leaving the Colonel in the midst has such an emotional breakthrough gives you a pause. You stop yourself.
Colonel?
Yes, buttcakes?
I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful.
I think you're right. We should take things slow.
You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber.
Gene sequence!
Hell yeah. Why does she always have her chest just thrust outwards?
Ashley.
It's like she's trying to break her back.
You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the decision how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will tell.
Well, I mean, the other way killed us, so.
Today is the day that could change the rest of your life. Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and her mouth waters at the sight of it.
Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up.
It's meticulous.
Chicken for breakfast, y'all.
You taste Colonel Sanders' food, and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question.
So would you say we're a perfect match?
How presumptuous.
My cuisine and your taste buds, that is.
Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery?
Flatter him. Take him down a peg.
Are we gonna flirt or are we gonna
Here,
be
click
mean?
this real quick. Cause, let's see what that is. Okay, never mind. Just resume. I thought they made them like a save, but...
Oh no!
No, why?
Game over!
It's good, my mom will be better.
Did your little javelin too hard?
Colonel laughed.
I know what you're going to say. I need to be better if I'm going to leave my mark on this world.
Brandon broke the mic again.
For like the fourth time.
Turn at the table. Oh well. This is how we're doing it now.
Rip the table.
A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eyes as he glances out the window.
And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail.
Business partner? Could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and so confused over your feelings, you're on the verge of tears. Unable to speak, the only answer to find is to run out the door and get home. There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning awaits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is here waiting for you.
And here's where she confesses her
Where have you been? Yeah, right. Because I had one heck of a night.
She got laid.
By a pressure cooker.
I'm desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something happened to you.
It's okay. I was just.
And now that it turns out you're fine, I can give you the speed on the saga of Miriam.
Sure, but.
You will not believe what happened at the school yesterday. I went on a date.
I think I can believe that.
Since I've been partnered with Clank, he asked me to go out with him. Of course, I told him, you better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. He was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. I said, yeah, sure. I get to know the little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends. But things quickly spiraled out of control.
Did she just say skydiving? As if a typical first date would go on a talking pressure cooker?
And now I'm not really sure where we stand.
You didn't give Miriam time to tell the whole story, however. Bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear.
And I went on a date too. Back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him.
You what?
Nothing happened, but the emotional connection, wowzers.
Together, you and your bestie, you feel like you can do anything. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell them from a distance that they're picking on Pop, even though himself might not grasp the fact. Because, you know, he's Pop.
What's a swirly? It sounds delicious.
Oh, it's great. I'll order you up one right away.
I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkle.
You can get your swirly dip, too. Why don't you pick on someone your own size?
Because I'm literally the biggest person at this school.
I mean, sure.
There is that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would care to pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature?
You got some nerve, buttcakes, suggesting I pick on the fenceless horse?
Now you're twisting my words and I won't have it.
You clench your fists, but the injury for yesterday's accident meant you wrench in pain!
Oh,
Doesn't look like you can go out cooking with that. Might as well just give up.
I'll never give up. Ever.
Colonel Sanders arrives just as he appears, things too close boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on.
is everyone excited for the final day of school? Buttcakes, how's your hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon.
Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday, I almost broke a nail winning so hard.
Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive.
What is he doing? Complimenting her!
But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce?
It was clear that you're passionate about about how your food is received. That's
a lot of words to say. It was bland.
Excuse me, Buttcakes. I am more than capable enough of speaking for myself.
Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel.
I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. See you inside, Buttcakes.
I know about Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who she really is. You walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel from that interaction with Ashley, you take out the special spell book you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages.
Oh no.
Whoa! What's that book? It looks like bad news.
It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in all that magic stuff.
A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful?
I can think of one sure way to find out.
You open the page covered in arcane writings.
Cast only in case of extreme emergency.
It says around the edges of the page.
I can use this spell here, it says, that will erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam.
That is way drastic. Couldn't you use something else? Like anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger?
Okay, fine. It is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and a pretty good excuse to try it out.
I don't know, guys. We're gonna wind up wiping ourselves.
Don't do it. Please don't.
We're not gonna do it. I'm sorry. We're not gonna do it.
You take your friend's advice and put the books away. It's almost time for class.
Bring.
Sprinkles is already in the room waiting for students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement.
I want to want you to know, I feel something of a dark moment coming on, but I assure you, it's nothing to be afraid of.
His cute little nose scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly.
He must be hungry. Reaches some homework and reaches in a snack. Dogs can be rather unpredictable, so easy sprinkles to see what happens.
You all pick. Someone not me.
What should we do, guys?
See what happens. I'd rather not feed him homework. He'll probably get mad.
Sprinkles stops in his tracks. He's focused on the window, and the room is deadly silent.
Squirrel.
When he follows his gaze, you see a tiny earth squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside.
Sprinkles turns feral and runs out the window of the class and begins barking
uncontrollably at the squirrel outside.
Terrence!
I can't see what it says.
I told you never to come back here, Terrence! I want to destroy you, Terrence!
Sprinkles is barking ferociously, Joel flying out his face. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence?
You better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again!
Yeah, I kind of sound like Boo a little bit.
After Sprinkles is satisfied with his presence, he has just been felt by not only Terrence, but any other squirrel he is hearing in the distance. He returns to his professional tone.
Sorry for that outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Buckaches, for reminding me to dole out my indispensable bit of wisdom. You see...
But before he can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills into the class.
Sprinkles interrupted and whirls into sparks coming from the back of the room. Oh no.
I told you to save it for after class. You think I want to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger?
Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises.
No, you have to show off your cool friends, Jeff and Joan, J and J. Watch us form a triangle mid-air as we descend. Triangle's the strongest shape, don't you know? Yeah, well, that doesn't make it a great date. And take Jeff and Joe with you. You can hold hands as you pedal down the mountain or off a cliff for all I care.
Clank begins to shudder. Steam pours out the gas at his pedals, and then a loud ding stops him in the tracks.
Oh no.
Sorry, we hear, like, there's a lag in the stream, and we're just got to the point of Sprinkles freaking out, Terrence.
No amount of seasoning will make me want to eat that, Clank.
Clank burps out a deeply fried sneaker, considering that he himself has wheels, not feet. It is entirely clear of where it came from.
In terms of deep fried footwear, I guess it looks okay.
Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with the shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see that entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school.
Well, that was unfortunate. But we must not be distracted with what lies ahead. The final competition showdown and challenge exam! I'm still working out the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena.
Before you can think about it, you're coming to competition. There's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk.
Hey, Miriam, are you okay?
I think the video froze. Sorry. Okay, I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that, in front of everyone?
Her tiny cocoa is the delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy.
I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. me and you, we're gonna cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City.
Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way.
You're not gonna set up on Colonel Sanders' salad and ride off into the sunset without me?
Of course not. Well, maybe sorta, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it and a ranch big enough for both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest anyhow. Good advice.
Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks.
I should really review my menu for today. I want to make a very special soup.
And I bet that Professor Dog is gonna love it up.
While you are pep talking Miriam, you completely miss lunch. But that's okay, because you had a better idea of how to spend that time before your exam. You decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it. The location of your final challenge. A test of will. A test of courage. A test of talent. And attempts to beat the Panzer Van, the supposed man, and his evil counterpart, Ashler. As planned, you begin to run to the quick test the recipe you've been working on. Buckcake's famous chicken pot pie. After processing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders.
Eric needed to run to the restroom, so let's give him a moment. In the meantime, we can reflect on the wild, insane journey we've been on so far. Here in the fourth, quarter of the journey. I just want to say, what the fuck? Whoever wrote this game, like the team making this game, had the time of their lives.
For real. For you guys sticking around, you guys are awesome.
We're having some issues on our hand. I'm not sure what's going on with it.
Let us know in the chat how everything's going around for you guys.
I'm not even sure we're connected to the chat at the moment. We might just be screaming into the void, alone, scared, floating forever, endlessly, never to.
No, we're still live.
Never to witness
the delay's a little more now.
Never to witness reality or solid ground ever again.
Yeah.
Nothingness.
Yeah.
Eternal dark nothingness.
I completely understand if you guys head out here and there, but because this is like a legit full playthrough.
We are almost done.
Yep.
Very, very close to the finish. YouTube is very bad about tracking views on live videos.
So far, we're at 2.5 hours. So.
Yeah, but it's we should be finished very shortly. We're just waiting for Eric a moment to gather himself.
Yeah. So far, I think this is really well done.
No, there's a lot of talent, a lot of artistic talent, a lot of technical talent. I think has gone into the game. Well, these games are very simple. I think from a technical end, it's the simple ones have the most room for error in a way.
Yeah.
This.
And surprisingly too, because if you get at the beginning of the stream, we showed out the credits.
Yeah.
It's really tiny.
Such a small team. It's
and it's super surprising too how they didn't make money off of it, because I feel like I don't know.
I'm sure KFC paid them something.
Yeah.
I'm sure they did. And this gets their name out there as a company. And I'm gonna be looking for their next title, whatever
Definitely.
it is. And I don't know, maybe it's gonna be the Taco Bell.
How old is this game?
Came out September of 2019.
Oh wow, it's not been around that long.
No, it has not. I haven't looked much into the company. I'm probably gonna do that as soon as our stream is tonight, and see if they've made anything else.
Or if we can get in contact with them.
Yeah, I'm sure that wouldn't be too hard either. We'd love to have them on the show to talk about this wild,
or even to talk over email.
Yeah, or eat some KFC with them.
Yeah.
We'll fly them down here to West Virginia, order just a ridiculous amount of KFC, and remind them of this weird, unholy thing they've created.
That's right.
Van the Man is best boy.
Yeah.
He's
Definitely.
ridiculous character. He's completely unnecessary, and that's what makes him the best character.
Yeah. And freaking, I don't know. I like the teacher a lot.
The teacher.
Him and
I will
Terrence.
destroy you, Terrence. The ghost, the poor ghost. Everything's gonna come to a head. The final showdown of Ashley. Yay.
Ashley. Van the Man. You know, I think this is definitely the first time we as a group have done like a read through of something like this. So I've never done this period. So I don't know.
Well,
It's interesting.
another game I'd like to get you in. Have you checked, as I told you, Frog Fractions. It's a much shorter game.
Yeah.
Much shorter game. It was a flash game, like a free flash game that they released on Steam as like its 10-year anniversary because the guy's gone on to make other like full-length games, but that's what everyone remembers. At least people remember him for.
Yeah.
It was one of those games you would show people to like see their reaction because how weird it is. It's also why I'm so good at fractions. I know all of them, all the fractions.
All the fractions?
Every fraction.
Dang.
Like 15 16ths. You know that one.
Oh!
2/3. 32.
Can't forget the
64.
classic half.
Yeah, 1/2. That's a fraction I know.
Yeah.
I played that game.
Like, where would it be without the half?
And I know frogs.
You know frogs?
Yeah. At least 2 types of frogs.
I know Frogger.
Yeah.
And,
there's a frog. I know that for sure because I played frog fractions. It makes you an expert on all things fractional.
I know
and frog.
there's tree frog, water frog.
Have you seen those Pac-Man frogs that like look like they're the size of like a basketball? Not the Pac-Man, but the bullfrog one. They're the size of a basketball and like the shape of a basketball.
Yeah, they're just the biggest plump ever. Yeah. I don't know if you guys seen Pan's Labyrinth, but there's a big ass frog in that. She crawls under a tree and you almost get eaten by one.
A frog of unusual size.
Yeah, it's the size of her.
We could ride that into battle. Why don't we have that?
The frog mounts?
Yeah, we just imagine like our raiding party. We just hop on the town on our giant frogs. People wouldn't know what to do.
Hippity hoppity, you're about to be killedity.
Yeah, people wouldn't be able to react. They would not be able to respond properly to the frog army.
Frog army! Eric has returned.
Frog army. Also, it's they're getting ready for finals.
This is the final scene.
Oh. Yeah. So, big dramatic music, big dramatic moment.
Let's do it.
Let's start the show, buddy.
Butt cakes. What are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam.
Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory.
The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you.
Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious.
You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who was hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders into your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decided that this time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick with when... The timer goes off behind you.
What's that?
Alright. Are we gonna fess up about the practicing dish?
I say fess up.
Fess up it is.
Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing.
I know. My nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards away.
Oh, this was a superpower.
But you expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man.
You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell?
Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all buttered crust. And my nose is telling me something else.
Oh no, is it burning?
No. I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. But it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out.
The moment of truth.
Wow. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day.
There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin.
Do-do-do-do.
Sprinkles lays down the ground rules.
There are no rules! That is, except to cook with everything you've got!
You step up to the cook-off in a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that you'll place into the edge of victory.
Like cooking shows. And that's what they make pot pies, mac and cheese.
Meanwhile, both Ben and Ashley
Meanwhile, in the Legion of Doom... Sorry, I just had to do that.
are pressing wildly elaborate dishes per their usual. Miriam in her magnificent magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely preparing to go something.
Go big by going small.
Yeah, that. Colonel Sanders seems to be harassing his 11 herbs and spices.
Harnessing.
Harassing. He's harassing him. Alright? He's harassing him. Harnessing his 11 herbs and spices. But he's trying to find a way to harass him.
Improve something perfect. His original recipe. All reserved. Fried chicken.
They definitely meant that, I think. The intensity in the room starts at a full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special looking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious.
It's an anime moment.
Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it elevates to the air.
Egg wash.
Miriam fiercely injects ingredients into a itty bitty pot of broth.
Best friend bastard. that's inappropriate.
Van flexes his pectorals as he chops into the ear. Let's rock and roll! Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed.
Salad, personality, spatula.
Oh God. I mean,
Even Clink gets onto it.
Yep, 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 yep.
5 dial pressure point chicken cooking technique.
He's definitely talking. Yeah, nice.
I'm proud of him.
The Clink has learned to speak English.
It's the singularity, as was told.
We mustn't let it happen, or the applied surprising will take us all.
Terminator Future in the middle of the cook-off.
Self-destruct. Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls into the back door of the arena.
Was he plugged up this whole time? How did he go skydiving?
Extension cord, CJ.
Extreme extension
Yeah.
cords.
I see, there's just a guy at the spool at the top of the plane, frantic, just trying to hold on.
Oh god, oh god.
As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley and her spellbook out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got the book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic? Even if it's almost certainly evil magic?
No, we've not relied on evil magic to get here.
Do it the hard way.
Yeah. The colonel doesn't like people do these things the easy way.
Who needs magic when you got passion?
That's anime logic.
I'm gonna do it the hard way.
That's kind of, I don't know, I'm nervous. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms and gives you a subtle wink from across the room. Oh no, we got into his graces.
I believe in you, butt cakes.
Oh, Miriam notices too.
And I've always believed you, buttcake, since we were little friends, because I'm your best friend forever.
You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station cheering you on. I guess she just gave up.
Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who's cooking?
Tiny food, short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you.
The real MVP. Oh, that's sweet, but
Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles.
It's the secret ingredient.
oh no.
However, she didn't know that you lied about the ingredient was made up, and wherever in the world did she get that eye of newt? A boiling pot explodes and sends Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling into the dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes.
It is I, Steve the Spork Monster!
That's a different sort monster. That was Borko.
Yeah.
Steve, wait, what happened to
These sport monsters are many. I think Borka had the day off. But you have Conjure Steve, and I hate to battle. So, I'd say you're done pretty alright. Oh, hey, you're in the middle of cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids, culinary schools really impress me. Mind if I hang out?
I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind?
Steve the Sport Monster notices that you've gone to the grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station.
I see that you're up to crisscross some magical items and accidentally summon me, huh?
Yeah, you guessed it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles in a pot of salt and water?
I'd love to. I've always wanted to be top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little sport pup back in the old country.
You can feel Sport Monster winding up telling all very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like they're probably lonely there.
Actually, you know what? Maybe you should just watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition.
I understand. It's kind of the time in monster school that I had fallen asleep during scare tactics class when I woke up.
You toss a serious stare at Steve, and he takes the hint.
Never mind, I'll tell you later, good luck!
Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know where you could ever win.
Some extra power? That was
Those
yourself?
extreme options.
Yeah.
Imagine,
Give it and drop it back.
imagine, you've gone through 4 years of college. You're getting there, finish all the requirements. You're getting accepted your diploma, and you go, you know what? Nah, I drop out.
I think we're gonna do the obvious and drop out.
I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win.
Your hair turns smacks it. Wait, what?
Your hair turns
Okay.
mac and cheese orange.
Okay.
As culinary energy flows through your body.
I didn't read it all.
She went Super Saiyan.
My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for.
Yes, butt cakes, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me.
That power you have summoned immediately fades blackened out.
You interrupted my inspiring monologue.
Sorry.
My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my victory.
You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy curses through your body. You know that this power you can do anything. Except turn back time, which would have been super useful, because while you were powering up the chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven, it cannot be served. But don't worry, dear butt cakes. You may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed by your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you earned his support.
I've been watching you today, and I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches.
He steps up to your station and stands right beside you.
I'm here to help.
All you managed to make is mac and cheese, and time's almost up, so you're going to need it.
But you don't think that you're on the test. What will happen to you? What about the rules?
Following the rules has never been my thing. I follow my heart.
What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds the delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you have ever laid your eyes on.
And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their own individual efforts.
Are you suggesting?
If we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union.
Time's up, students!
With time expired, the moment everyone has been waiting for.
You must now prepare to present your dishes.
A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete.
It seems we're missing one student.
Oh, crap.
It seems we're missing some students. Pop? Clink?
From off screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student.
I'm flying!
Miriam, would you mind?
Inside the closet, you see Pop hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants.
Pop, get that from there right now!
Let me guess. Did Van have something to do with this?
When someone asks for wedgie, who am I to refuse?
God.
I thought a wedgie was a salad.
Looks like this Pop is eliminated from the challenge. See now, he didn't cook anything.
Rip.
I can't feel my legs. May I be excused?
Sure. You kids and your pranks, I must say, it's not the worst prank in UCSAL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks, clank! Where did that pressure cooker roll off to?
You wait to hear a signature whirl, beep, another onomatopoeia, but there's none.
Somehow, he must have got it unplugged, I guess. Oh, we'll just have to figure out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester.
It's been 3 days still.
Wow.
3 days long.
But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now, describe your dish.
I've made tender udon noodles in a savory soup. It's so tiny.
My word, it's so delicate. It's a teeny tiny namaraki, whatever, I can't pronounce that. I smell a float in its itsy bitsy bowl.
God, that's impressive.
Yes, Chef.
That's really impressive. Let's be real.
Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name.
Chef Sprinkle?
Yes, sprinkles. It's some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself.
Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening its mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl.
Sublime! Would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on, I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it all by myself.
And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much, it was less than a thimble's worth of soup.
Hey, boss! Really do I taste a dish with so much love poured into it as yours?
Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug.
Thank you, Buttcakes, for helping me believe in myself.
Van, you're up! Now describe your dish.
I made early over smooth egg custard in an action urchin shell chopped with caviar.
It's very spiky.
Did you scare one of those urchin over spines from a second, different colored type of urchin?
Yes, Sprinkles.
A bit much, don't you think?
That's exactly why I did it. I didn't say bitch now. I bit much kind in my bread. Doesn't it look cool?
Sprinkles learns to sniff out the uni, but he can't get his nose close to the account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to splash around.
Woof woof!
Please be gentle with my cuisine.
Finally, Sprinkles go all in tongue first, but he can't get around to pass all the needles. He reels back his tongue and is poked and prodded.
Ah, my tongue!
The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting.
Oh no.
Did he just kill somebody else?
I can't keep talking like that! Get close up!
A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make it difficult to eat?
Dejected, Fat Van does not go gentle in tonight.
This guy for glamour?
You can kind of give it!
This isn't the last you heard me.
He's Goldar now. This is how Goldar was born.
That's Dumbledore's backstory, y'all. It's canon now.
Before forcing his twisted door his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps a bowl of milk.
I know, yeah. I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps me calm my agitated tongue. Next student! Ashley, it's time to step up. Now describe your dish.
I made orange blossom Turkish delight and a light rose water syrup, topped with rich meringue and connected by sugar glass.
That actually doesn't sound too bad.
Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. Don't eat the food. Get toast in your ears or something? Butt cakes? I told you, it's a display piece.
If anyone's a butt case, it's her.
Yeah.
Actually, I must say it is beautiful. However, this cooking competition at a cooking wait, hold on. This is a cooking competition at a cooking school.
Yeah, which is why I cooked it and did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize.
Sorry.
If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the College of Eating, School for the Hungry.
Wow.
I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral.
If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified.
I'm definitely calming.
Rage overtakes Ashley.
King Kai.
Yeah. What did I say, calming? You know, okay, you know what I mean. Thank you.
We said commie. I thought you meant communist.
Yeah, no,
I'm really
same.
curious where you're going with that.
No.
And she finally could not keep the two-faced routine up.
You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you.
And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by the trying fake nice that and liked by everyone. I can't read now.
This isn't the last you've heard of me, either.
If this guy gets any smaller, I'll be teaching myself.
You and Colonel Sanders, the final cooks, steps up together.
The moment of truth.
2 chefs?
What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese.
Anime food always looks amazing.
Isn't there a show on Netflix right now?
Oh, yes,
Like,
there
people
is.
having
Food
dramatic
Wars.
cook-offs, and they have like orgasms when they eat.
Mm-hmm.
Too weird.
Has become something else. Oh my
Examines
God.
it closely, see with an eye in the bowl.
What is that? What
Oh
is that?
no, I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays.
Just when I thought I seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing, and completely blow me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I have never tasted anything more delicious and so perfectly balanced.
This is obvious KFC propaganda.
It's so delicious. In fact, everyone passes the class. You pass, and you get a pass.
Everybody gets a pass.
Everyone gathers around and partakes in the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem so transcended this reality into another dimension. You win! Together, you and Colonel Sanders haven't made a new menu item. This new menu item is so impressive, even Van and Ashley are drawn back in by its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on. How could it be better than this one? Now that a school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment. To get their groove on. The cafeteria is completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance.
Really? High school?
Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy.
DJ Dog in the house!
You knew it. You knew that Sprinkle's a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist who says that you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Van Vannen, oh my god. Oh my god.
Actually makes sense.
Man. Van Vannen actually tell everybody that they're committed themselves to righting the wrongs that they did while they were their villains. From a moment you actually believe them.
That chick is
Not another haunting!
Now goes the line of graduation. It's clear in the school's bylaws.
I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me.
Oh, amusing.
Now that everyone's together,
And the sport monster, he was totally mellowed out.
Everyone, your smoking Machi is no more.
he's mellowed, Frank.
He's still freaking out as a monster. Alright, let's show this.
It better.
Oh, that didn't work.
It better let everyone refer to me by my new name, Party Monster.
That's somehow worse.
Yeah.
My god, my throat.
Students tried to finish what he had to say, but everyone is too wrapped up in talking to Potty Monster. Dejected students walk off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking, and you know she's gonna do great. A red carpet rolls out across the floor in the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere.
Who could it be?
You could have such an entrance. It's Pop. He's arrived late to the dance, but apparently for a good reason. Walking the carpet, you see a perch atop his dirty chef's hat.
Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had to mail it directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean.
wait.
And you get a new wing for the school. Not to mention the honor of educating the son of chancellors of such and such.
It just straight up said such and such.
The music of the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparking and electrical hissing. It's Clank who has arrived to the dance.
Now that I have
now he's got a bow
graduated,
tie on
I
his
can
head.
reveal my truth.
Whoa, he's definitely doing the talking thing.
Alright, you be Clank.
I am Clank. I am not a Zer. I am actually from a faraway planet in another dimension.
What?
I actually feel like I knew this whole time. Now that I've learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me? I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. I just have to learn who I really am. This isn't time for you to devote my life to figure out who you are, Clank.
You're blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear she's managed to surpass you in that regard.
I understand, kind of. Humans are weird.
A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it.
Oh my god.
Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives.
Alien pressure cookers.
Howdy, classmates.
So he was dressed up this whole time,
Yes.
and now there's a dance, he's in a white t-shirt.
Yeah, he's
Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough just to give him the bucket of chicken. It's time to get a full meal.
Whoa, okay, there we go. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man, and not reminding people
There it
to
is.
go out to and buy my chicken.
There's the advertisement, yeah.
right there.
The end?
Question mark.
No.
No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on the delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor.
Butt cakes. What are you doing sitting all alone? I wonder, might you tell me what are the qualities that you would expect to find in such a lucky person.
Off the top of my head, well, I don't know. A spicy musk, a tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Business School Academy for Learning, just to name a few.
It truly is my lucky day. Would you dance with me?
Yes, I would love to.
As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you.
And once my 100th franchise is open and running, I'll be ready to take a day off, and I'll